In this video, we'll be taking a look at Captain Enoch and the Night Troopers for the Vintage Collection for the Troop Builder Pack. So I've been looking forward to this set for a while. When I saw Captain Enoch on screen for the first time, I was very impressed. To be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Ahsoka. I know what happens, and I've seen some of the scenes. I have watched all the scenes with Captain Enoch in them, but I think he's a pretty interesting character. Be very curious if in season 2 of Ahsoka how they'll explore him more. Hopefully, we'll get to see what's under the helmet. Is he a zombie? Is he just a normal human? Is he a character we've seen before, or is he a droid of some sorts? Who knows? Hopefully, we find that out at some point. Maybe if you're watching this video several years from now, it will already be revealed by then. But yeah, highly anticipated set for a lot of people. I do think the Night Troopers here, they are obviously like an undead Stormtrooper Legion. And I think this is kind of reminiscent to the Death Troopers book back in 2010. I used to own the hardcover to that, and it is one of my favorite Expanding Universe books out there. But anyway, yeah, the image there. Some of the Night Troopers and then Enoch himself. Thrawn's Night Troopers. Then something new that I know the Troop Builder packs have been doing is doing the image of a trooper on top there. Then image on the back. And that's pretty much it. I do really like these Troop Builder packs. I like how compact the packaging is. Makes for an easier shipment instead of having this extremely large box and having to be delicate with it. It could just be something small. And we'll just take all these out here first. So let's start with the main guy. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Really like that helmet sculpt. Very reminiscent to a gladiator look, or something along those lines. I like seeing real life historical references within Star Wars. So yeah, I know these Stormtroopers do utilize a little bit of new tooling, but for the most part, it's borrowing parts from the definitive Stormtrooper in TVC. Obviously, that helmet is new. And I think some of the... I'm trying to think exactly which parts are new, but I know there are some. These legs look like a reuse. So he holds that blaster pretty well. Something a little unique as well, instead of the traditional E11. Yeah, I really like this golden armor. Interesting to find out Enoch's origins. He does have the Imperial logo up here, which we know by this time technically, if you're going off the Disney canon, I don't think the Empire really exists anymore. It's not the Imperial Remnant. And based upon the circumstances of everything, I don't think Thrawn or what's left of the Stormtroopers or potential Imperial officers really care. They pretty much made their own faction. one with the darker helmet. So I notice a lot of people are asking exactly what are these red ribbons for around the Night Troopers. Well, from what I've read about them, is they're used by the Night Sisters to be able to animate these stormtroopers. Since they are undead, this kind of gives them the magic to be able to come back to life or have some life in them. And then if these ribbons were removed, then obviously the stormtroopers would be collapsed and back to being dead again. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, same E11, although it's a much lighter gray. It's a slight repaint. No holster. Really big fan of the Stormtrooper mold. Though I wish the ankles were a little bit better. They're very ratchety and it's hard to get them in the right spot. Of course, you can't use a stand with them. This one's kind of similar to Enoch, with some of the gold paint on him. Some of these joints feel very fragile. Kind of hard to articulate those shoulders. All three of these are totally different from one another. This one's kind of like a combination of these two. Suppose if you wanted to make more Night Troopers, I know some people were buying a whole bunch of these and then just swapping the parts around. But probably an easier one would be to just buy a bunch of basic Stormtroopers and then do your own repaint. Sure, it's not going to have a little bit of that uplift because of the ribbons here. You could just paint your own on. But it would allow you to customize them your own way. Or if you're really crafty, you could somehow replicate these ribbons. Very nice. I did want to try one thing. Before I got this set, I was, oh, of course that always happens. But I was thinking Captain Enoch would probably look good carrying a lightsaber. So we'll try some samples to see which one would look good with him. I figured I wanted to treat him like he was, I was thinking along the lines of like the head of the Imperial Shadow Guard. Might not be the right fit, but something in that realm. Somebody that would be stepping off the Imperial shuttle and have his own Stormtrooper guard. And you know, he'd be like a mini boss fight. Here's just a spare Vader saber. You know, he looks pretty good with that. You can definitely see him carrying that. And a spare Mace Windu's. I think he looks pretty good like that. Might be how I display him. Instead of having these spare lightsabers sitting off to the side not doing anything. Yeah, just my initial impression. I'm really happy to add these to the collection. Of course, all the articulation is the same as all the other Stormtroopers we've gotten before. Of course. Yeah, that's the thing about these rocker ankles is, yeah, it's nice that they're there, but at the same time, it's very hard to get them to stand. But I'll definitely be doing some more videos with these guys. And it doesn't look like any other accessories. It's just the 311s, then Enoch's unique blaster there. And of course, the main concern people have with this set is Enoch should have been on a single card, and then we should have gotten 4 basic Night Troopers instead. I agree with that. People that want to buy multiples of these are probably not going to want multiple Enochs. I wouldn't mind having 2 of the action figure, but more than that would definitely be a little excessive. But Hasbro did mention in a post at one point that going forward that they weren't going to be doing that so much. It was just going to be basic troopers, and any named characters like Enoch, for example, would be on a card. So hopefully they follow through with that. But anyways, would I recommend this set for your collection? If you're a big fan of Stormtroopers or Night Troopers or Thrawn's Night Troopers, I don't have my Thrawn on hand right now, but like I said, I'll be doing more videos with these guys, so I'll show Thrawn off with them for a different time. Yeah, and of course, if you're a big fan of Enoch, great opportunity to get him. I don't think I'm going to be getting the Black Series version of him, and I don't have any plans to get the Hot Toys version. I'm perfectly okay just having this one here. I like him, but I don't think it's necessary for me to have him in every scale. I'm glad to add this set to my collection. It's been a little bit since I've gotten any of the Troop Builder packs. The Phase 2 Clone Troopers I'm not sure about yet. Perhaps I will at some point. But anyways, that concludes this unboxing and review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more reviews in the future. There will always be more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate all your support. And check out some links in the description if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for watching.